Road. If you are a horror fan, and if you're watching this channel right now, I have every reason to believe that you are. What I have in my hand right this moment is what I would like to declare as the most anticipated, most wanted horror Blu-ray release of 2011 that you're going to find. And this is, of course, the 1979 horror film by Lucio Fulci, Zombie. Zombie 2. Zombie Flesh Eaters. Probably some other Italian name I can't pronounce. Now this new Blu-ray comes to us by the kind folks over at Blue Underground, and this will be available to all of you on Tuesday, October the 24th. So without further ado, let's get inside the box of the new Blu-ray release of Zombie.
Are taking over. I've just been informed that zombies have entered the building. They're at the door. They're coming in.
I've always been a fan of zombie movies, which you probably noticed according to the site URL of my website, zombiesdon'trun.net. And of course, in the classic zombie movie, these zombies do not run. Zombie was released in Italy in 1979 under the title Zombie 2. It was Italy's way of cashing in on the success of George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead, which of course was released over there under the title Zombie. Now, besides the fact that there are slow-moving zombies here, it absolutely has no connection at all to Dawn of the Dead. But one thing you would find in this movie that might put it above Dawn of the Dead is the fact that, as you can tell by looking at the cover here, the zombies look way more realistic. Of course, if something dead came up out of the ground, you would expect it to look more like this than you would the green-faced zombies we get in the Romero films. The film has great gore, has probably one of the best scores you're ever going to find, and it's also got the classic scenes such as a zombie versus a shark. It's got the eye scene that everybody loves, and with good reason. The eye goes through the eye. And it's got some very spine-tingling moments in the film, not to mention probably one of the best endings I've seen in a zombie film. It's so bleak, it's so, depressing, but it's so great, and it comes all together to make one of the best zombie films I've ever seen. The lead in this movie is rocking a hell of a comb over. Of course, how does the Blu-ray look? Well, I'm happy to report this Blu-ray looks awesome. This is the best transfer I've ever seen of Zombie. It's probably the best transfer they're ever going to have of Zombie. There's absolutely hardly any grain. If there is grain, I didn't notice it. So I don't think there's much grain in the print. It looks like the movie was filmed yesterday. It looks so clear. All the gore just bursts out of the screen onto you when you're watching it, which is great. And that's not 3D. That's just how good it is. And I mean, it's got great sound quality too. I mean, this is probably the best it's ever going to get when you're watching Zombie. So if you haven't pre-ordered this, I would pre-order this for sure. Or I would, just go to the store Tuesday when it comes out and buy it, because even if you had the old Blue Underground print of Zombie on regular DVD, which I have, I would still strongly suggest upgrading to this if you have a Blu-ray. Or if you just want the special features, and it comes with plenty of those, there is a standard DVD edition as well. Buy it. Of course, this is 2 discs, and the second disc is loaded with tons of interviews, one of which by see if I can get this name right. Guillermo, it's the Del Toro guy, okay? Guillermo, whatever his name is, I don't know. It's Del Toro. They made Pan's Labyrinth. He's a big deal. He does the intro. He's got an interview on this too. Buy this Blu-ray. As you can see here, the zombie packaging comes with a very snazzy looking slipcase. And the cover is embossed, or however they used to pronounce that in the card collecting genre. But as you see, it slips off. There's your case. It looks great. Here's this DVD. It says the 2-disc Ultimate Edition on the cover. Has our good little zombie friend on the first. We're going to eat you. Back of it has all the specs. It's in 1080p, as it says right there. I don't know if this can make that out or not, but it is in 1080p. Pop it open. Wazoo, or Wazam, whichever you prefer. Disc 1, of course, the Blu-ray disc. And of course you have disc 2, which is the special features, and there's also the slip that is in it, has the titles for the scenes, but that's really not that important. Nonetheless, great packaging, great value, great pickup if anybody wants to own this classic at the highest rate possible. So there you have it. Great purchase. Pick up at BlueUnderground.com or any of the fine retailers which sell Blue Underground products. The link to the website is below this video, as well as the link to my full written review for the Blu-ray, which is up on ZombiesDon'tRun.net right now.